Have a nice day. Today we will discuss electrostatic potential. Previously we have already completed electric charge and field. So, whenever we are going to discuss about electrostatic potential, so please remember that electric field means what? Each and every whatever the amount of force experienced by a test charge is called as electric field. E is equals to electric field, F is equal to force experienced by the test charge, Q is equal to or Q naught is equal to test charge. So, F by Q naught is equals to electric field. So, suppose a charge is here plus Q charge is here, then around it what happened? Electric field will produce and potential also produce. A charge always produce or always linked with electric field and potential, but electric field is a vector quantity. Electric field is a vector quantity and electric potential V is a scalar quantity. So, electric field, this is electric field. Electric field is a vector quantity, whereas electric potential is a scalar quantity. Why it is scalar quantity? After discussion potential we will find out that what is the reason that I am talking that potential is a scalar quantity. Okay. Scalar quantity means what? The quantity which have only magnitude and there is no direction, there is no specified direction. Okay. Now, you see potential means what? Whatever the amount of work done you will do to transfer an object from one place to another place, that is your potential. I want to carry this desk from one position to another position, then that is my work done to transfer an object, transfer a body from one position to another position, then that is my potential. Exactly in case of this electric potential, so what you have to transfer? An electric charge you have to transfer. If you are able to transfer an electric charge from infinity to a particular position, from one position to another position, then it is termed as electric potential or potential difference. So, let us think. So, to define electric potential, suppose there is a position, let it be infinity position. Infinity means what? We do not have any particular distance, that is unknown distance, infinity from a long distance. Now, from infinity I am bringing a test charge, that is plus Qz. Test charge is always positive. Unit positive test charge. So, unit positive test charge is here at the A position, and now here I can show one source charge, and this is also positive. The position of the source charge is here, the position of the test charge is now here. I brought it from infinity, right, and this source charge is a distance with the test charge. Let it be R. R is the distance between the test charge. I will write here test charge. This Q naught is called as test charge and Q is your source charge, right. The distance between test charge and source charge is your R. R is the distance between them. Now, what happened? You see, this is also positive charge, this is also positive charge. If I am bringing this test charge from infinity to a particular position, suppose, then what happens? I am doing work done against the electrostatic force. Here, what kind of electrostatic force act here? Force of repulsion. Suppose this is the positive charge, I am bringing towards this positive charge, source charge, then repulsive force will be there. So, the direction of the force will be what? This direction. Yes or no? Direction of the electrostatic force is this direction. Electrostatic force direction, this is electrostatic force. That means my work done is against with the electric field or against with the electrostatic force. Okay. Then that amount of work done, whatever required to bring a test charge against electrostatic force is called as potential. is called as what? Potential. Once again, I am bringing a test charge from infinity, from an unknown distance to a known distance. Here A is the known distance, suppose. Then I am bringing this test charge from infinity to A, that means that is my work done. Work done required to bring a test charge from infinity to a particular position, to a particular point against electric force. I am bringing this direction, force direction, this direction, that is opposite direction. My work done is against with the direction of the force, repulsive force, then that is called as my potential. Okay. So, I can write here that electric potential is the amount of work done, required to bring an unit positive charge, unit positive test charge from infinity to a point against electrostatic fields, electrostatic force is called as electric potential. Electric potential. Okay. So, this is electric potential, means what? Whatever amount of work done required to bring an unit positive test charge from infinity to a particular point against electrostatic force. Now, I am bringing this test charge here from infinity to a particular position. At this position, the test charge will realize the electrostatic force of repulsion by a source charge. This test charge is bringing this direction, force of attraction, force of repulsion is against that. So, the amount of work done required to bring an unit positive charge from infinity to a particular position is called as electric potential. Okay. Now, it is clear. Now, you see, if I am bringing this test charge from one place to another place, suppose once again this is infinity, the test charge is brought, now this is point P, this is point A, here test charge is Q naught charge is there, plus Q naught charge, test charge is here. Now, B position is here, source charge position is here. Now, you see according to diagram, now what happened? I am bringing from infinity to 1, already it is already at A now. I have done some potential, I have already completed some potential by bringing this test charge from infinity to this. Now, the topic is there, I am trying to bring this test charge from A to B. Now, I will try from B to P and so and so. So, it has a great electric field. This source charge is a great electric field. So, whenever this test charge is within, or I have brought within this field, then force of repulsion act against the work done, against my work done. What kind of work done? I am bringing this charge from infinity or unknown distance towards this field. So, that is why what happened, whenever I am bringing this way, at this position the potential is what? VA. At this position is what? At the A position the potential is VA. Whenever the potential is measured at B, so potential is what? VB. Now, the charge is at infinity, I am bringing here, I have done some work. Now, I will change the position A to B, I have done some work, but I am doing work done against the force of repulsion, against the electrostatic force. Electrostatic force is towards me, but I am doing work against it. Okay, I am doing work means what? I am doing work to bring the charge, test charge from one position to another position. So that time what happened, I can find out the potential difference. I can find out the potential difference. Here what happened, potential is A, VA, at the position B, potential is VB. So what is the potential difference? You see, potential difference is that the amount of work done to bring an unit positive test charge from, in case of potential difference, I will change from one point to another point. So here just only I will change it. So from one point to another point, from one point to another point against the electrostatic force is called as electrostatic potential difference, or directly I can write electric potential difference. Potential difference. This is called as potential difference. Previously only we are discussing about the infinity to a particular position. Now what happened, already if it is at the A, from A I am changing the position of the test charge from A to B. Next from B I will take to C, D, like this, dot 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 up to the position up to P I will take. So here what happened, whenever you are changing the position of the test charge, or you are bringing this test charge, or you are doing work done to transfer the test charge from one position to another position, that time potential difference can be measured. We can measure potential difference. Okay. So here potential difference is what? Suppose it is the final potential, this is the initial potential, potential at B, the final potential, you will do more work done. Okay. From here, suppose you are working there up to this, it will be more work done than this position, infinity to A. Okay. So VV is equal to what? Work done. VB is equal to work done from infinity to B to carry a charge Q naught. Yes or no? VA, the potential at A, is equal to work done from infinity to A to carry the charge Q naught. VB means what? Potential at B means what? Amount of work done required to transfer the test charge from infinity to B position, that is W infinity B divided by Q naught. For A position, VA, potential difference, sorry, potential is VA, that is what? W infinity A by Q naught. So what is the potential difference then? Potential difference is final potential minus initial potential. Potential at B position minus potential at A position. We can find out the difference for that. Here I can write. Are you able to understand or not? Clear? Now what happened? Potential difference between A to B, that is what? VV minus VA, I'll write. Difference means what? Minus of these two potential. Potential at B, difference, potential at A. So VB minus VA. What is VB? That is W infinity V by Q naught minus W infinity A by Q naught. Now what happened? I can write W infinity AB divided by, this is Q naught, this is your potential difference V, this is your V is equals to this W AB by Q naught. Potential difference, this V for what? Potential difference, PD for potential difference equal to what done? Required to bring a test charge from A to B. WAB means what? Amount of work done in order to bring a test charge from position A to position B. Point A to point B is expressed as WAB. What you are going to transfer? Test charge. That's why amount of work done to carry a test charge, WAB by Q naught. This is your potential difference. So potential means what? Amount of work done in order to bring a test charge from infinity of particular position, infinity to a particular point. But potential difference is what? The amount of work done in order to bring a test charge from one point to another point. That here we have explained that like this. Let's go for the unit. Unit for the potential or potential difference. Both potential and potential difference with the common unit, same unit, volt. Okay. Simply we will talk about the potential. Simply we will talk about the potential means what? Potential difference equal to W AB by Q naught. Potential at B means what? W infinity B by that is Q naught. Potential at B A position means what? W infinity A by Q naught. So simply if we talk, the V is equals to work done per charge Q naught. Yes or no? What done? Maybe infinity to A, infinity to B, infinity to what? Whatever maybe. Now what happened? Unit of V, unit of SI unit, I am talking about SI unit, unit of potential difference V is equals to unit of work done, right? Unit of W, unit of work done to carry the charge, or unit of charge. Unit of charge. Okay, what is the unit of work done? Joule, right? What is the unit of charge? Coulomb. What is the unit of volt then? That is one unit of potential difference, volt. This is called as volt. So volt is equal to joule per coulomb. Volt is equals to joule per coulomb. What is the unit of potential difference then? Volt. What is the unit of potential difference? Volt. 1 volt is equal to how much? The ratio between joule per coulomb. Joule per coulomb. 1 joule per 1 coulomb is equivalent to 1 volt. How do you define 1 volt? If the amount of work done is said to be 1 joule, if 1 joule of amount of work done is said to be done to carry a charge of 1 coulomb, then my potential difference is said to be 1 volt. 1 volt, how to define it? If my amount of work done or the work done completed up to 1 joule, the value of the work done is 1 joule to carry a charge of 1 coulomb, then how much potential difference develop? 1 volt of potential difference develop. Understood the concept? That's why how to define the volt? 1 volt is what? 1 volt. 1 volt means if the amount of work done, if the amount of work done to bring 1 coulomb of charge, 1 coulomb of charge if the amount of work done to bring 1 coulomb of charge from one point to another point, one point to another point is 1 joule, then the potential difference, developed is said to be 1 volt, is said to be 1 volt. This is very, very important definition. You must remember it. How do you define 1 volt? What is the meaning of 1 volt? Then I can define that if the amount of work done to bring 1 coulomb of charge from one point to another point is said to be 1 joule, then the potential difference developed is said to be 1 volt. How much work should be completed? 1 joule. How much charge should be carried? 1 coulomb of charge. To carry 1 coulomb of charge, to transfer 1 coulomb of charge, how much work is completed? 1 joule of work is said to be completed. For that, how much potential difference or voltage develop? 1 volt. Clear? So this is the definition of 1 volt. We can consider it. So 1 volt is equal to joule per coulomb. How to write? Joule per coulomb. 1 volt. That's why 1 volt is equal to 1 joule. So joule per coulomb, JC minus 1 we can write. As joule means what? Newton into meter. Joule means what? Newton into meter. So I can write joule Newton into meter. Newton into meter per coulomb. Also I can write joule per coulomb or Newton meter per coulomb. 1 joule is equal to Newton into meter. What is equal to force into distance? Unit of force is Newton. Unit of distance is meter. So 1 Newton into 1 meter is also equals to 1 joule. So here I have expressed that 1 volt is equals to joule per coulomb, or simply I have used Newton meter per coulomb for simple example. So this is called as what? Expression of the volt. Okay, express of the volt. Clear? Then dimensional formula also we can find out. How to find out the dimensional formula, you see? With me, you please find out dimensional formula. Now 1 volt potential difference, 1 volt is equal to 1 joule by 1 coulomb, unit is completed. Now dimensional formula of the potential difference. Potential difference dimensional formula like this. W work done dimensional formula divided by dimensional formula of the charge, unit of charge. Now what is our dimensional formula of the work done? M1 L2 T minus 2. So I will write here M21 L2 T minus 2 and dimensional formula of the charge AT. So now all the denominator term, let us go to off. How much will be M1 L2 T minus 3 A minus 1. This is the dimensional formula of A minus 1. Dimensional formula of the potential difference. M1 L2 T minus 3 A minus 1. Okay, my dear. So this is about your electric potential. What is the meaning of electric potential? What is the meaning of electric potential difference? What is the unit of electric potential? What is the dimensional formula of the electric potential? So you must know about it. Okay. So clear? What do you mean by electric potential? Now if you think about that, suppose a point charge is there, how to calculate the electric potential due to a point charge? Okay. Let us discuss another short question. You can give heading for that. Please write the heading, that electric potential due to a point charge. Due to a point charge. Electric potential due to a point charge. Okay. So if you think, suppose infinity, same thing I am talking, infinity position, I am bringing this charge, this is at the A position. Now I am bringing to B position, I am bringing to P position. Now source charge is here. Here source charge, a great positive charge plus Q charge. Okay, small q I am writing here as Q charge. Now the distance at this A position, the B position, the A, that is P position, B position, A position. Now let us consider that from the source charge to A position the distance is x, suppose. Okay, I will remove the diagram, you please do it. Then from source charge to P point, this distance is r. This distance is r. So what will be the distance between A to B? Dx or not? Dx, small x. Suppose A to source charge position, if it is, suppose it is x. So A to B is the smallest distance. The smallest distance, how to use it? Dx. A, B, C, D, dx, 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 dx. Then after it is coming to P position. And the distance between P to this position is your what? Source charge position is your r. So we can give name for this. Okay. So AB, suppose we can give O position, suppose O. Okay. Now this is O position. So OP is equals to R. OP is equals to R. Then O to be A. OA is equals to X. AB is equals to your dx. Okay. So like this, this term we will use it. So whenever the test charge, this Q naught test charge is brought from A to B, B to C, then dot 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 up to P position. That time at the P position, this test charge will realize the electrostatic force. Okay. Oppositely, with respect to the work done takes place to bring the charge from infinity to A, then to B, then to P. So the direction of the electrostatic force is what? Opposite to the amount of work done takes place. I am doing work what? Suppose right to left. The direction of the electrostatic force is what then? Left to right. That means direction of work done is opposite to force or not. So how much distance then? How much distance between force? What is the distance? Opposite. Dx distance direction, displacement direction, force direction opposite to each other. So that's why whenever I am doing some work, so total work is W suppose, but whenever I am bringing from A to B, B to C, small work is said to be done. If small work is said to be done, how do we express? dW is the amount of work done. What is the amount of work done? dW. So here I can use dW is the amount of work done. So here dW amount of work done is required to transfer from A to B. Then again dW amount of work done to transfer from B to next point. Then again dW amount of work done is required to transfer from next point to next point to P point. So here small amount of work done is completed by transferring the test charge within the distance of dx. That's why dW is equals to what? Your f dx, suppose f dot dx. Can I write like this? I can use the dot product of force and displacement. This amount of work done dW is the amount of work done, small amount of work done to transfer this test charge from A to B, even from B to another point, again from next point to another small point. So ultimately after doing so many work done, it will come to B position, but the test charge I am able to bring up to the P position. Okay, so that's what happened. Whenever I am at the P position, then I will get the total amount of work done. So this small work done to be integrated, to be added up. Suppose here this position is there, I am doing this most of work done dW. From this position to this position, total amount of work done is W. So how I will get W? Total amount of work done after adding all this small work done. Exactly, I am talking about that. So I have to integrate the total amount of this work done means what? I have to integrate the small work done. So here but what happened? dW is equal to f dot dx, dot product of vector, force vector, displacement vector. And force and displacement are opposite to each other. Displacement direction is this direction, force direction is this direction. So what is the angle between them? 180 degree. Opposite direction is what? 180 degree. So here I will open this. That implies dW is equals to f dx cos 180 degree. Cos 180 degree how much? Cos 180 degree how much? F dx into minus 1, negative 1. Cos 180 degree minus 1. So what you will get? I will get dW is equals to minus of f dx. Yes or no? Yes or no? Pakka. So what happened? I got dW expression is minus f dx. dW expression is minus f dx. So I want to get the total amount of work done, then what? This much of A to B, when the charge transfer, test charge transfer, how much dW, how much work done is said to be completed? dW. What is the value of that? Minus f dx. So here what happened then? Here also dW, here also dW, here also dW. So I have to integrate it. Total work done is W. So I have to integrate. To get the total amount of work done, I have to integrate it. So let's integrate this one. Okay, I will remove this part. Now you see, I want to get W means what? Integration of dW, 0 to W. Yes or no? Now you clear? I am starting from the work done 0. At the infinity there was no work done. I am bringing the test charge slowly. I have started work done. At the P position, I am completed the work done W. Yes or no? Then limit 0 to W. Then integration of minus f dx. Then dx transfer means what? From infinity to what position? P position. P position is what? R position. So infinity to R. Force, Coulomb force formula, what you know? 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q1 q2 divided by r square Coulomb force. So here we can use it. What force you will use it? So W is equals to, now this part is called as W. I am not going to repeat it again. Now what happened? This negative integration of, again I will write it, second step I will do 1 by this one. Here for the two charge, you know, one charge is q naught, other charge is q. One charge is q naught, other charge is q. So here I will write q naught divided by, for the distance you know, x square, for the distance x square. So this is your x square. How much? This is about your force I have written here, and minus already I have taken advance, and this is your dx. What then? Infinity to r. All are taken constant. All are taken constant. So W is equals to negative of q naught divided by 4 pi epsilon naught, right? And integration of infinity to r, this is 1 by x square dx. Okay. Now the next step, here I am writing W is equals to minus q naught by 4 pi epsilon naught integration of, what it will be? X to the power minus 2 dx, yes or no? Now you can find out x to the power minus 2, integration of x to the power minus 2 dx. How much you will get? Minus q naught divided by 4 pi epsilon naught. This is x to the power minus 1 by minus 1. So what I will write? X to the power minus 1 by minus 1, like this. For simplification, I am just changing this step once again. Okay, and here W is equals to minus q naught divided by 4 pi epsilon naught. This minus 1, it will be what? Plus or not? I will bring this minus 2 outside. So it will become what? Plus. Now this minus within the bracket removed. Previously we had a minus, but when I am bringing this minus to here, this minus becoming positive. Now I am not going to write this one. Now what happened? This x to the power minus 1, I will write 1 by x. Can I write 1 by x? Correct or not? This is x to the power minus 1, I will write 1 by x. Okay. Now what happened? Let us integrate it. So W is equals to q naught by 4 pi epsilon naught. This is 1 by r minus 1 by infinity. You know the role of the integration, upper limit minus lower limit. 1 by r, this one. Now what I will get? W is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q naught divided by, how much it is? R. I got this work done is equals to W work done is equal to this much. How much work done I got? This much of work done I got. Once again, here 1 minus r, 1 by r minus 1 by infinity. 1 by infinity how much? 0. Right? So 1 by r, that is q naught by 4 pi epsilon naught, and divided by r, I have written. Only 1 by infinity becomes 0. So I have neglected here. Now what I have to calculate? Potential, electric potential. Potential is what? Work done by charge, work done by test charge. So next write the formula. So now therefore potential is equals to work done by test charge q naught. Okay. Then potential is equals to work done is how much here? 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q naught divided by r whole divided by your q naught. Now you see my dear, q naught to cancel or not. So what remained then? Now I got potential formula 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. Now what I left? Q divided by only r. This is the expression of the potential due to a point charge. electric potential, electrostatic potential due to a point charge is V is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R. Okay. So, this is the expression. So, you got it that our formula is what? Our electric field formula was what? E is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q square, Q by R square, and force formula was the what? 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q square or Q1, Q2, whatever may be, Q1, Q2 divided by R square. Now, I got the potential formula 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R. Okay. So, this is the required formula of the electrostatic potential due to a point charge. So, next class we will discuss about this what electrostatic potential, how it will produce due to what your this is an axial line, it is an axial line. Point charge means what? Electrostatic potential due to an axial line, axis line. Then we will discuss about what? Equatorial line. You will discuss for your general problem. Next class we will discuss about that. I hope you have understood all these things, practice it properly. Okay. Thank you.